Have you noticed how many men over 50 rush into relationships, not because they truly want a woman, but because they're afraid of being alone? It's that quiet fear no one talks about, especially in this age group. Here's the truth most men never admit. Dating after 50 or 60 can steal your freedom, your peace, and even your health. I'm not talking about heartbreak. I mean the things that really matter. In the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal 7 reasons why getting a girlfriend after 50 or 60 could cost you far more than you realize, and why staying single might just be the smartest move you ever make. Stick around. Reason 1 alone will make you rethink everything about dating after 50. And reason 7? Almost every man regrets it too late. By the end, you'll see why staying single could be the most powerful choice of this chapter of your life. Reason number 1. Most women your age aren't really looking for love. Here's the truth most men ignore. After 50, love isn't always the goal. Stability is. By the time a woman reaches 50, she's often been through heartbreak, divorce, or loss. She knows what she wants. And it's not always passion or chemistry. It's safety, comfort, security. Ask yourself, is she interested in you or in what you've built? You'll notice the signs. Weekends planned around convenience, not fun. Conversations about lifestyle, money, or routines instead of dreams. Affection mixed with quiet calculation. It's subtle, almost polite, but that's what makes it dangerous. It's easy to mistake stability for love. When love starts to feel like a business deal, it's already too late. A man who has spent decades building his life, career, money, peace, feels it immediately. It's not about romance anymore. It's about security, not connection. The smart man steps back before his freedom becomes someone else's plan. At this stage, you have a choice. Give away your time, energy, and independence. Or protect the life you've worked hard for. Many men choose their peace, not because they're afraid, not because they're cold, because they know this. Real love is hard to find, but control of your life is priceless. Reason 2. Protecting your financial freedom. After 60, love can come with contracts you never signed, and sometimes that's the part most men overlook. By the time you hit 50 or 60, your money isn't just numbers. It's your security, your peace of mind, your freedom. Every saving, property, or investment took years to build. But here's the truth. A new relationship at this age can bring unexpected costs or responsibilities. Shared expenses, legal obligations, or even just unspoken expectations can pop up. One wrong move, and decades of hard work can start to unravel. Dating at 25 is a learning experience. Mistakes are just lessons. After 50, the stakes are real. Every choice has consequences. Every commitment can affect your freedom and peace. This isn't saying relationships are bad. It's saying be smart, protect yourself, and value what you've built. Now, financial talks aren't just who pays for dinner. They're about wills, inheritance, and shared responsibilities. What seemed like romance can quickly turn into obligations you didn't plan for. Many men think, I'd rather keep my money, my freedom, and my life simple. And that's not selfish. It's practical and smart. Peace of mind isn't just emotional. It's financial too. So, before you jump into a relationship, ask yourself, am I protecting my freedom or risking it? Is this love or just another financial burden? Choosing to stay single after 50 or 60 isn't about missing out. It's about valuing what you've worked so hard for. Romance can feel exciting, but freedom is priceless. Protect it, respect it, and don't gamble with decades of your hard work. Reason number 3. Her life becomes your life. Ask yourself, are you choosing your life or inheriting someone else's? By this stage, most women come with a full social web. Children, family holidays, expectations, responsibilities, And very quickly, her calendar becomes your calendar. Birthday parties, school events, family dinners, suddenly your weekends, your plans, all start to disappear into obligations you never agreed to. It's not one person you're dating. It's a whole family, schedule, and set of obligations. The tricky part, at first, it feels rewarding. You're helping, you're included, you're connected. But after a while, it can feel like your life is no longer fully yours. This isn't about saying women are demanding. It's about being aware. Your time, energy, and independence are just as valuable as hers. Many men in their 50s and 60s think, I didn't sign up to run a second family. I signed up to enjoy my life. So before jumping in, ask yourself, am I adding to my life or losing pieces of it? Will my priorities still matter, or will I become just part of her world? Dating at this age can be amazing, but it can also mean inheriting an entire lifestyle you didn't choose. Remember, love is important, but so is your life. Make sure you don't lose yourself along the way. Reason 4. Men want control over their time. Time becomes a man's most valuable currency, and he protects it carefully. By the time men hit 50 or 60, they've built their days around hobbies, personal projects, routines, me time. They know how they like to spend their hours, and it works for them. But a relationship can change that fast. Suddenly, there are schedules to follow, obligations to meet, expectations to manage. Weekends that were yours vanish. Free evenings now belong to someone else's calendar. Many men at this stage think, I work too hard to let anyone else run my life. It's not about avoiding commitment. It's about preserving your freedom, your pace, and your sanity. Before stepping into a relationship, ask yourself, will I still control my time, or will it control me? Will I get to enjoy my routines, or will they disappear? At this age, independence isn't just nice, it's essential. Relationships should never come at the cost of your freedom. Protect your time. It's your most valuable asset, and no relationship should take it away. Reason number 5. Past relationships shape their choices. Men don't avoid relationships out of fear. They avoid repeating the same pain twice. By the time men hit 50 or 60, many have a history of divorce, breakups, long, complicated relationships. They carry emotional scars and sometimes even financial ones. But this isn't bitterness, it's caution. They've learned that a relationship can be good, but it can also be costly in ways most people don't see. Paying for holidays or gifts that never get appreciated. Lending money for family emergencies only to feel taken for granted. Many men think, I've been through heartbreak and complications before. I'm not interested in repeating it. It's not about avoiding love. It's about protecting themselves, their peace. Before entering a new relationship, they ask themselves, is this worth my energy, or will it cost more than it gives? Am I stepping into love or stepping into problems I've already faced? Experience teaches them that at this age, love shouldn't come at the cost of your freedom. Reason 6. Men want independence, not supervision. Men don't leave because they fear commitment. They leave when they lose themselves inside it. By the time men hit 50 or 60, they've earned autonomy and freedom. They don't want to feel controlled, evaluated, or monitored. They want a relationship built on mutual respect and space, not oversight. Here's how it plays out in real life. Being asked to justify every plan or outing. Feeling pressured to attend every event or meet every expectation. Small decisions suddenly becoming arguments. When relationships feel restrictive or controlling, many men step back because they value their independence too much to give it up. Before committing, they ask themselves, will I still have my freedom in this relationship? Am I gaining companionship or losing control of my life? At this stage, love should complement independence, not compromise it. Men leave when a relationship starts to feel like supervision. Reason 7. Men don't need validation anymore. Confidence isn't being wanted. Confidence is being whole on your own. In younger years, relationships often feel like a measure of worth. Do they find me attractive? Am I enough for someone else? Do I need to impress to feel validated? But by 50 or 60, many men realize they don't need approval from anyone. They don't need external validation to feel good about themselves. They've built lives, accomplishments, and identities that stand on their own. Many men now think, I don't need someone to complete me. I'm already whole. Before committing, they ask themselves, am I adding to my life or relying on someone else to feel worthy? Will this relationship respect my confidence or try to reshape it? So, when men stay single after 50 or 60, it's not about rejection or bitterness. It's about protecting what truly matters, your freedom, your peace of mind, and your identity. At this stage, life is about living on your terms. If this message resonated with you, hit like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments, men, what matters most to you at this stage of life?